G'day guys, and welcome to the first video of many to come in regards to my little Facebook Thrive sessions, which I want to hold and host for you guys, passing on some information, passing on some little nuggets. Today, obviously, I am blessed to be down here by the lake, enjoying some of the rays and beautiful winter sun that's upon us. Haven't we just had some amazing and glorious weekends? But I'm sure there's a little bit of wet weather and rain to come. So I wanted to first, let's say, theme some of these videos just so that it kind of like follows a few trends, and to kind of kickstart us really this month. It's all about nourishing the body with some healing foods, but also there is more than just foods that are required. And so today's the one's a little bit of extra kind of special bonus in regards to that kind of content. Because today we're talking about how really our system changes from season to season and what we get exposed to. So one of the big topics right now that everyone was exposed to is really, I guess, through the workplace and the family, is that everyone's going to get hit with the seasonal colds and flus, and everyone's getting run down. And as a result, basically what's seen is like it's jumping around from person to person, and our defenses are low, and we're getting more exposed to it. So I guess by now everyone's probably had their fair share and dose, but why does it come about? Why do our immune systems respond like this in a seasonal fashion? Like, why is it the winter that it's more prevalent compared to summer? Now, for some of you may have kind of thought about this before, but one of the big differences is our exposure to the sun. And particularly one of the benefits in regards to sun exposure, and this beautiful sun that's kind of hitting my face and behind me there, is the vitamin D. Now, vitamin D, importantly, is a reaction that takes place from this kind of ultraviolet radiation, which kind of pierces through the skin, but it activates a hormone in the body. So vitamin D, as much as we see that as like a supplement or a vitamin or a mineral in that sort of sense, it's actually a hormone. And this important hormone activates an important part of our immune system, and they call that the CD8 cells. CD8 T cells, which is almost these antiviral proteins that become activated, turned on, switch on, that build our immune response. And this immune response, importantly, is the innate. It's the first line of attack that comes along when we're exposed to someone. So differently compared to like winter to summer is that we're definitely less outside. There's less sun, there's more cloud. We are, and therefore our levels are significantly reduced come the winter season. So as a result, everyone's defenses drop a little bit. What's also prevalent is that a lot of people's exercise may drip away because they're probably more motivated to stay active. That's a big part of your immune system as well, as how it like affects our brain, and therefore our immune response is weakened because we're not moving as much as we should, and our stress response is heightened. And second to that, not only is it kind of vitamin D and exercise, but it's also diet. Because we're less active, because we're not moving as much, our energies are low, and therefore we then would want to lean on other sources of energy in order for us to kind of pick ourselves up. And in doing so, if we want that kind of extra pick-me-up, we look for sources of food that probably might contain more sugar. And as they contain more sugar, that actually has an inverse effect on our immune response as well. So high sugary items, or processed sugar in particular, actually mask the important kind of almost like receptor sites within our immune system to allow a significant response. So it makes it all cloudy. So basically something that's used quite often, and everyone kind of is a bit aware of this, something like vitamin C. Vitamin C and sugar are both competitive from the same sort of sites in the cell. So as a result, maybe you're taking some form of supplement, whether it be an echinacea or an ascorbic acid or something like that, to boost your defenses. The sugar or high sugar in your diet is just going to trash the system a little bit more and make it harder for your immune system to propagate a really strong, effective response. So there's a couple of little strategies for you, and I want to be able to kind of share this and obviously bounce back and answer as many questions for you that you like, just so that I can give you some like little tools, tricks and habits that you can use to get better results along the way, and hopefully you want to pass that on. So most times I'll hopefully be viewing me from the bench, or maybe enjoying this kind of like amazing scenic moment just by the lake, a bit of reflection, bit of sun in the face, bit of reading time, just to wind down for the week. So that's all for me from today, short and sharp, but keep an eye out. I'll be sharing more of these principles on my monthly workshops, and the next workshop I've got coming up is my Nourish workshop, which will be covering all foods, stress. We're covering why we're exposed, but importantly discussing inflammation in the body and how to reduce that and build up health from the inside out. So that's coming up in August. I'll talk about more of that in the coming weeks. If you've got any questions, feel free to hit me up, and look forward to sharing with you more in the future. Talk then. See ya. Bye.